Hey there, Poke fans! Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and this is Season 5 Ranked Battles, and the goal is to hit Master Rank before the regional tournament in May, where I may or may not be using this exact team to that tournament. So, we have a couple of changes here. We do not have Dragonite, even though he is going to be next in line. I'm going to try out Klefki. Now, Klefki, in my opinion, is very, very interesting. While I was in the 2023 online tournament to get the free, like, 10k league points, Klefki came in clutch a couple times using Metal Sound to drop someone's special defenses 2 stages. So my hope is that I bring in Klefki with someone that does like a bunch of, special attacks, like maybe Flutter Mane here, that is choice specs into doing a lot of damage to knock out one Pokemon on the other side of the field, especially if they use Pokemon like Amoonguss, who is like, hey, take my attention over here. Well, you're going to get knocked down because you're going to get dropped 2 whole stages. And then obviously I built a second team to try out on the ladder as well. And if you guys want to see that team, let me know down in the comments and I'll record some matches for you. But besides that, no major changes were made to the team, even though I should really change out Protect with Annihilate or maybe change his item. But for right now, we'll keep with that. And this is our next ranked fights. Alrighty, so our fights here, we got Bombasnow, Slow King, the horse, I think it's Mudsdale. We've got Murkrow, Iron Bundle, and Chi-Yu. I do apologize that I'm reading incredibly slow. It's currently really late at night. All right, so with our cool open here, we're gonna do the highlight of the Klefki Flutter Mane open. We do have other Pokemon that's in the back too that we need to worry about. So we should bring in Tianpo and maybe Annihilate. I don't really see anything that's going to be like a huge danger though. I do not want to bring in Garchomp because of Iron Bundle though, but I'm going to because of the fact that I don't really have anyone else to answer Chi-Yu. So we're going to try that and see how that goes. Just making more notes for me. Mudsdale and Murkrow. Let's go for it. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and go straight into it, and we're just gonna knock out this Mudsdale. Can I? No, nothing. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight into this Mudsdale. So Murkrow is definitely going to be using some sort of move like Quash, Haze. It could also use Tailwind, which is primarily what it uses. They could also use other things too, but those 3 are like the main ones. And because it's Prankster, Quash can end up going first. We'll see. I'm also Prankster. So Prankster Tailwind goes first. Metal Sound to Mudsdale. Drop your special defense 2 stages. Moonblast to knock it out. Whoo! 2-stage drop. Klefki, and because it is a status move, it's Prankster, so it goes up first. All right, Beats of Ruin. We're gonna go ahead and just set it up again, and we're gonna Moonblast into the Chi-Yu. It's also gonna lower its own stat. Well, I don't think it lowers its own. I think it lowers everyone else's except for his. Still, it's gonna hurt quite a bit. Sucker Punch does not kill. Metal Sound doesn't affect Chi-Yu. Interesting. And there goes the double knockout. Interesting. Okay. So why does it not affect Chi-Yu? Is it because of its own ability? Oh, interesting. Okay. So we're gonna go right into Terra. Terra. That has no effect. Terra. Murkrow. No. We're going to do that. And we're going to Sacred Sword the Chi-Yu. I don't want to Terra Fairy. I think that's a bad choice. Okay, so Chi-Yu cannot have its special defenses lowered. Either that or it's got the clear amulet. So it's one of those two. His effect doesn't allow him to have his special defenses dropped, or it's the clear amulet. I'm kind of voting for the latter. One thing that's popping up on my side a lot is Protect on Chi-Yu. I'm going to Terra Dragon Claw into the Iron Bundle. And I'm going to Sucker Punch it right in the face because I'm thinking it's going to attack me, which would be like its thing. But I'm going to change my typing so that I'm not affected by most of its moves. So the question is, what replaces Protect on Chanpo? I really like Sucker Punch because of stuff like that. Oh, Blizzard? Nice going. I wish it failed though, but nice going. Dragon Claw into the Iron Bundle, and we win that fight. I was like, did I knock myself out? That'd be awesome. That would be my luck. All right, our next fight is up and ready to go. We've got Oranguru, Tyranitar, Rotom Washer. We've got Mousehold, Lycanroc, and Grimmsnarl. Oof, oof. This team seems really, really interesting. I think we're gonna go with our really cool open with Fluttermane and Klefki, just to kind of see how much that they can push. We're also going to use Chenpo because I do see a lot of physical people on there, and I do see Grimmsnarl being a problem too. So we'll bring in Annihilate instead of Garchomp. Rotom Wash is also really, really interesting. Could use Will-O-Wisp because that's what I personally use it as. Another range or like range types moves. Any water type move he's gonna have is most likely Hydro Pump and also Thunderbolt. He could have Electro Ball, and he could also bring in Discharge. So he could bring in like a fake Disquake like I used in the first season. Shouldn't say first season, in the third season? No, fourth season. Oh no, I've been in Master Ball 4 times in Sword and Shield, and I've been in Great Ball because I sat there in the rest of this season. At least when the game came out. All right, so we open up with Grimmsnarl and Rotom. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and go straight into the Metal Sound to Grimmsnarl. And we're also just gonna knock him right out because he's a fellow prankster, and fellow pranksters need to fall before our might. Because why not? Ooh, I love the character's eyes. It's so dope. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? The best option that you have is to... I would say give up now, but I don't really want to say that. Was that me or was that them? That better not be me. That was them. Alrighty, and our next match is ready to go. So we have Arcanine, Fluttermane, Dragapult, Amoonguss, Palafin, and Chanpo. We're gonna go right back into our opening here with these two. And because there's a dragon on their side of the field, I am definitely gonna bring in Garchomp. I'm gonna bring in Chanpo as well, so we can take out that other Fluttermane on their side of the table. If they don't bring it out this time. Oh, that's a good question that I have. So it's Arcanine and Fluttermane. All right. So most likely a speed tie unless they go for all-out defense or offense. So speed. They outspeed me. Great. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and use the light screen and we're going to swap this Pokemon. No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh, they're going to outspeed me. All right, let's do it. That's all that we can do. They're going to outspeed me for sure, unless they're built differently. My only hope is that they're not, but I'm going to light screen into special defense. So hopefully Fluttermane lives. Shadow Ball. She'll live. Special defense drop, but that's okay. We'll do our own Shadow Ball. And this should KO. There we go. Get out of here. And Flare Blitz into the Klefki, which will knock him out, unfortunately. But you know what? I am okay with that because the alternative to that is something completely different. But now we outspeed almost everything that they could have on the field. Because I do not recall them having anyone that was faster than Fluttermane. And because I have light screen up, I have a huge advantage. A huge advantage. Especially now. So I'm gonna Icicle. Ooh. Sucker Punch. Oh. I mean, we have to do that. Right? We have to do that. I'm gonna outspeed Dragapult. I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Sucker Punch. Good call. We're gonna Sucker Punch into the Dragapult, get him about half, and I'm hoping that we get to attack. Oh, we're just gonna flat out knock him out. Let's go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Shadow Ball into the Arcanine that's just kind of like, yeah, I'm just gonna protect myself. Yeah. I totally forgot about Dragapult. All right, so Amoonguss comes in for their side of the field. Welcome, Amoonguss. This is a party that you probably don't ever want to be into, but welcome all the same. Let's see. We're gonna Ruination. We're gonna Ruination the Arcanine, and we're going to Shadow Ball the Arcanine because we want him out. I can deal or not. We're just going to Ruination the Amoonguss, and we're going to Shadow Ball the Amoonguss out of existence because apparently I wanted Arcanine out, but Amoonguss says no. So sorry, Amoonguss, you were gonna be my next target, but you're out now. Flare Blitz into Chanpo. Chanpo's gonna live. Thank you, Focus Sash. Dude, Klefki with the clutch with the literal light screen that's still up. By the way, we're going to go ahead and do Actually, Chien-Po might lose or might fall here. So we're gonna go Sucker Punch and Shadow Ball. Because if it's extreme speed, there it is. Sucker Punch should have kicked in first. I'm just gonna say that Sucker Punch should have hit there, but all right. Now I'm just gonna hit you right in the face and you're gone, Arcanine. Let's go. Ooh. So the mental note that I had here was to check for Sunny Day for Klefki. I don't think that we're ever going to need it. Having Light Screen though, with that selection was top notch, the best play that we could ever made. All right, for rank 9, for our next match, we've got Golden Go, Talonflame, Chi-Yu, Tyranitar, Palafin, and Mudsdale. Now we know that we can one-shot Mudsdale with a Metal Sound, Shadow Ball, or even Moonblast with Fluttermane. Now we do have other Pokemon that are weak against Fairy-type moves. Chi-Yu is not, but we can shut down quite a few Pokemon in this roundup. Now I do see Talonflame, which is most likely going to have the option of using Tailwind, which means that we're not going to be able to outspeed everything, which is terrible. So we've got to think of something. We could come up with our own Tailwind situation with these two. No, not these two. These two. And then we'll come up in the back with Fluttermane and Chien-Po. I think that's the best option that we have. To succeeding in this matchup and maybe hitting Ultra Ball. Having to fight around another Runic Pokemon is difficult. So difficult. All right, Talonflame and Chi-Yu. I'm my own Talonflame. So I'm gonna go ahead and just Tailwind. And I'm just gonna go straight into Earthquake. I'm not going to be able to hit the other Talonflame, but I will not lose out on the Tailwind war. Because if I don't use Tailwind, they're going to overpower me, and I have no way to switch the speeds around. So it's just better for me just to go ahead and also use Tailwind. They withdrew Chi-Yu. Brought in someone else, which is Palafin. I use Tailwind. They also use Tailwind. I use Earthquake, which doesn't affect either Talonflame, but it will hit that Palafin for a lot. Now, unfortunately, that Palafin isn't going to stay on the field for very much longer because I'm going to go ahead and just use these. Let's see who goes first. I should have priority over flip turn. Here comes Brave Bird. Knock out the Palafin. Procking Gale Wings away from my Talonflame. He uses his own Brave Bird. My own Garchomp, which is going to proc his from Rough Skin and the recoil, which is totally fine. But I'm going to hit him with Dragon Claw. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage that I just did there. Okay, Chi-Yu's back out. And we're just going to go straight into... We're going to have a Talonflame fight. Mine's going to Brave Bird into his. Knocks it out. And you're going to do Heat Wave? No, I'm doing Earthquake first. This should knock out Chi-Yu. Does. And it's now 1v4. It's all versus the Golden Go. Flare Blitz. And I'm just gonna go right into the Earthquake. Now he hasn't terra'd yet, as far as I'm aware. So Golden Go could tear into Steel, could tear into Ghost, could tear into Flying. If it's Flying, Earthquake's not going to do anything. If it's Ghost, it's about neutral. If it's Steel, I mean, here's Ghost. All right. I was going to say if it's Flying, well, if it's Steel, Flare Blitz is going to do a lot of damage, but that takes up a lot of its weaknesses for sure. This will just barely let him live. Cast Thunder does not work against Talonflame, as he avoided the attack, and seems like the Tailwind is no longer around. So we'll just go ahead and just end it this way. Battle is canceled. Never mind. So in match 4, I didn't really make any notes. I thought everything played out okay. I'm glad I didn't open up with Klefki, because holy crap, that would have turned out nasty. We're going to stop battling. We're going to go back in to confirm the Ultra Ball increase, get our 20k. We are 11 and 17. Now we're officially climbing. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will be it for today's recorded episode for Scarlet and Violet Season 5. I am very surprised of how this all turned out. Even though one match was like they DC'd, I much rather had seen the match played out, but it is what it is. I can't really tell them to come back and fight me. So if you guys have anything to add, questions that you may want to ask, I know that I didn't go over what the nature and the EVs for Klefki are, but I'll cover that in the next episode. For now though, I want to leave you guys with this. How do you think of the matches were? These were insane, right? That's it. That's all that I've got. I hope you guys have a great day. So until next time, I'll see you all later. Peace.